Oh, this is so good. That was an excellent meal, or should I say excellent dinner. Oh, hello everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Caleb's Crazy Videos. Now, in the beginning of this episode, I was just talking about how I had an excellent dinner. Now, what's the key to having an excellent dinner? With your friends and your family. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. How to have an excellent dinner, or a good dinner, with other people. Let's just say about that. So first, you need to plan the dinner with the other people. So you would simply use the best way you have of contacting people, either by text, by calling people, by emailing them, or by sending them an invitation. You can get real fancy if you send an invitation. But that's one of the slowest ways of delivering a message. So if it's going to be like an informal dinner, then you could just text them or call them. But if it's going to be like a very formal event, which includes a dinner, you could send the people you want to come to your dinner a very nice invitation. Now, let's say that you have everything all planned out. You've invited everyone you wanted to invite to the dinner. And so now, it's only about 15 minutes till your guests arrive. Now, first thing you gotta do is get properly dressed. Now, don't wear something like slappy shorts, a t-shirt. Wear something. Now, it doesn't have to be really fancy, but something nice. Like maybe like a pretty nice like collared shirt and very nice pants or shorts. They're like pretty good looking. So, also, if you really want to get fancy, you could try to take a shower before your guests arrive so that you're nice and clean and that your guests would never think that you're dirty since you took a shower. Also, for you men that are preparing for the dinner, while you're getting dressed, try to put on some cologne if you have it, because that'll be able to give you a nice fresh scent. Because no one would want to talk or converse with a person who's very stinky. So, or you can put on deodorant. So for men, try to take a shower, get properly dressed, and wear cologne or deodorant if you want to get real fancy. So practically you've gotten your apparel all ready to go. But there's still more to preparing for a dinner than just that. Next, you need to prepare the dinner part of the dinner. So that means getting the dinner table, or wherever you're having the dinner at, get it all nicely set up. Maybe you could have like a very nice tablecloth on it, and try to set up the table, have all the plates and forks and knives and napkins all set up on the table ready to go. Now, to get ready for the dinner even more, we're going to go back in time to about an hour or so before the dinner. So let's go back in time. Okay, we're back in time. So, when you're an hour before the guests arrive, you need to prepare the dinner. I mean, you can't have a dinner with someone and not even have anything to eat. You've gotta... Now, let's go back in time even further. Okay, 2 hours before. At least 2 hours before the dinner, you should go shopping and buy the stuff you need. Unless you have it all at home, then you don't need to go shopping. But if you do need the stuff, you're gonna need to... Because that's also part of planning the dinner, is you need to plan the entree, the side dish, the dessert, maybe an appetizer or two, maybe an appetizer if you want to really have a nice dinner, and plenty of good drinks. So now you've gone shopping and you're ready to cook it. So you can simply cook it the way you should, and get the food all nicely ready. Now let's go back in time to about 10 minutes before the dinner. Okay, we're gone forward in time, and now we're 10 minutes before dinner. What do we do next? Well, you should continue cooking the food, because you should still be cooking the food, but about 5 minutes before dinner time, make sure that all the food is all ready to go. That it's all nicely cooked, and that it's sitting in a place where it will remain nice and warm or cold, no matter. Sitting in a nice place where the temperature needs to be at will remain that way until it's time to put the food on the table and get ready. Okay, let's go even more forward in time. Okay, now we are about 1 to 2 minutes before all the guests arrive. Now this is time to really set up the table. If you're going to be using any condiments or any type of dressings for salads and things like that, you should take the time to place all those different sauces or slash dressings on the table to make sure that you're all set to have a nice dinner. Okay, we have only 30 seconds till the first guest arrives. So now you take the opportunity to do any last minute things, and then about 10 seconds before the guests arrive, go right out the door and simply wait for the first guest to arrive. And so you simply open the door and greet them. Excellent. But we're just getting started. We have just covered the first section of dinner, preparing for it. We've still got to go through things on how to do during the dinner. Okay. So, between the time that all the guests arrive and the time you have dinner will normally be the time to converse. Now, what you should try to do is, if you were assigned to perform this task, or if you just choose to do this certain task, you should simply ask politely to your guests if they would like anything to drink. Simply list them all the different options you had to drink, simply listen to their response, and then simply do what they told you to do. So, here's an example. How about we get a test subject too? Okay, we've got Phil right here. He's going to be our test guest. Please don't mind the cracked eye, that was an accident. But anyway, let's pretend we're going to do something. Okay, so this is going to be the guest, and I am going to be the waiter, so to speak. Okay, ready and go. So, Bill, would you care for any refreshments this fine evening? Yes, I would. So what are my options? Well, your options include unsweet tea, lemonade, water, and soda. So which one would you prefer? I think I could go for some unsweet tea right now. Excellent. I'll get that right for you in just a few moments. Alright, see you later, Bill. Say goodbye. Bye. Hold on a second. Okay, anyway, I thought I was going to see him, but anyway, good. So simply just do what I kind of did now. You could have done even more later, but just try to have the same, exam. Try to follow my example, a little bit. So, okay. So, it is about time to have dinner. Everyone has gotten their drinks, and they're all about to sit on the table. Now is the time, for the last few minutes before dinner time, simply get all of the entrees and side dishes and stuff ready, and simply set it on the table. Okay, so now it's dinner time. So once you've done all the things you need to do to prepare for dinner, and as a Jehovah's Witness, don't forget to say a prayer in front for everybody before you start eating. Remember that. And even people that are not Jehovah's Witnesses, it's always good to pray before every single meal. But anyway, once you've done your prayer, now you are ready to dig in. All right, let's go, 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 go. Pause button. You're not gonna dig in. The person that owns the house should not be the first person to get some of the food. The guests should be the first people to get the food. Preferably, you could do older people first, or ladies first, or men first, no matter what order you want to do. But make sure that all the guests have gotten their portions of food before you have. Because one thing as of being the person that being the host for the party, is you have to show hospitality to your guests, allowing them to get the best and first of everything. Okay. Alright, so everyone has gotten their portions, now everyone is starting to eat. Now is another important element to having a good dinner. It's two initials, TM, table manners. Yes, you need to show good manners at the table. So what you should do is you should, while you're eating, chew it nicely, and the one thing that you need to remember mostly is keep your mouth closed while eating. No one would like to see somebody chewing on their food and actually seeing the food being chewed. Blech, that just sounds gross. That just makes me feel strange inside just thinking about it. So anyway, never try to do that. It's very serious because the guests may not really like you because you're actually being very unmannerful to them. So try not to ever do that. So always show proper table manners. Alright, dinner has ended. Everyone has eaten, and now everyone leaves the table. Now, it's not time to leave yet, so it's important to be able to do some last conversations, and we just talk for each other. So for about 10 to 15 minutes, maybe even half an hour, you can simply do some conversations and just enjoy maybe play some games and things like that. But then, in about a half an hour after you ate, if you prepared for it, you can do one last thing. For every kid in the world, this is their favorite part of the dinner. Dessert. Even that's my favorite part. I mean, who does not like dessert? If anyone who's viewing this video does not like dessert, please write in the comments below and tell me that. Because it's important for me to be able to know what my people like. But if you do, here's an assignment for you all. If you love dessert, I would like you to write in the comments below after this video and tell me what's your favorite dessert, what you like about it, and how and what are some tips on preparing that dessert. So remember to show that to me if you want to. So you're done with the conversations, you've eaten your dessert, and then everybody leaves. Simply say your nice goodbyes. If they're family or close friends, you can hug them goodbye. So you did it. You completely finished dinner with an unqualified success. So since we've gone over all the different tips about having a good dinner, it's time for the conclusion of the video. So thank you all for watching this video, and if you want to say anything about this video that you liked, please write in the comments below. And remember to fulfill my assignment, because if I see anyone write comments after this video, I might say something back very nice. So just be right in the comments below, and if you have not done yet, please subscribe so that you can see even other nicer videos, and feel free to see many other videos that I've already made, like how to have a good sleepover, how to be cool at school, and so many other different videos you can watch. So thank you all for watching this video on how to have a good dinner. Now you guys have a good day, and when it's time to have dinner, make good choices.